Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. We're back today with another trailer reaction, and this time it's for the Legendary. People have been saying it will probably be red just based on the other people who are on this banner. But today I've brought along a friend for the trailer reaction, and that is Levi.
Hey guys, Levi here, former content creator, now just content. I'm here to be content. I'm very excited to see who the trailer is. I'm also very excited to open my eyes. Spoiler alert, my eyes are closed. I have no idea who's coming.
We don't want to be spoiled. Any guesses or hopes that you have?
Well, if it's red, I'm thinking it's probably time for Xander. I feel like it's his time. But I also thought it was going to be red, and I didn't think about any other colors, so I'm just going to stick with Xander.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I've definitely heard Xander, I've heard Elincia, possibly male Corrin. But yeah, for me personally, I think all of those would be a skip, so I am excited to keep saving my orbs. But yeah, let's just get right into this one, I think. Let's just see who it is.
Alright.
Alright, you can open your eyes now.
Awesome. That's my favorite thing.
Ooh, I'm excited. I think this one's gonna be a lot more meta-defining than Sheeta. That is a female. Is that Elincia? Is that Nanna?
Is it Nanna?
Huh.
I think it is.
That's so cool. Wait, is she gonna power
she
creep
is,
Sword Heart? Because she's a cavalry sword.
We'll find out when
Oh, she's got Kanto, of course.
Land's sword. They couldn't call it Earth sword. That's Lacus's sword.
Cool that they've got Leaf as the pair up. That's cute. I mean, I don't have much personal attachment to this character, so I think she'll probably be a skip. Personally.
Alright, who else is here? Thracia, Celica, Crom, Milla.
Ooh, Lilina on red too. And Sigrid. Ooh, this is a good red pool.
That's a very good red pool.
Yeah.
Blue looks pretty good too.
Colorless is decent. Green is probably the sleeper one
Green's,
here.
Yeah, don't pull green.
No.
They were like, we've put too many good units on green lately.
Okay, and of course, the Fey Pass Spark. Well, I guess let's go see what... So she is an Earth Legendary. I can't tell what stats those are.
I think it's
Defense?
res.
I think you're right. I think it's res.
Yeah, I think it's res and pair up.
Yeah. I think res is blue. I think you're right. So let's see what she's got. Okay, so she's got Land Sword, 16 might, grants attack +3. At start of combat, if unit exists, grants attack speed +16 during combat, neutralizes effects to prevent units' follow-up attacks, so half of the follow-up, disables non-special effects that reduce damage by X%. Wow. So basically she just completely disables damage reduction, not even when she hits with special, just in general. She just ignores damage reduction. Prevents foes' specials that are triggered by unit's attack. What does that mean?
So what they're doing, and she also restores 7 HP. So basically what they're doing is the non-special damage reduction, which is like, your spurn and any other sort of damage reduction, that's nullified. She also does not trigger any defensive damage reduction specials,
the ones that work with
Aegis
Hardy
and Pervise. Yeah, so when she attacks, even if they're at full charge, they do not proc. So basically, when you go up against her, there is no damage reduction. Okay. You will always take the full amount of damage that you are supposed to be taking.
That is interesting, but it looks like she's a speedy unit anyway, so I don't know how much the disabling, like, spurn and stuff will help, but I guess it helps against, like, Flame and stuff.
Yeah, so it completely nullifies Flame or Elamine. It also any other forms of damage reduction, like we have Dragon Wall, so it disables Dragon Wall.
Oh yeah, that's res based. Yeah.
So I think one of the Dimitris also has defense damage reduction.
Yes, that's Brave.
And the new Maria does too.
Oh,
so
yeah,
those are cancelled as well. Yeah, and then she also just cancels, Pervise as well. So
yeah. I mean,
and she's red.
Yeah.
So all those green units that they just gave us that are really good are less good now.
I guess, but honestly, like, I still don't see her beating Brave Hector. And that's, like, such
Well,
a
no.
common near saver. Or a Send It Done. Like, there's just no way.
Well, what about her B? I'll read that one out. So, so it's Hother's Seal, I believe is how it's pronounced.
Yeah, Halter.
Enables Kanto remaining +1, and unit deals damage equal to 20% of unit's attack. If unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before unit can counterattack.
Before foe
So
can counterattack.
that goes. Sorry, that's what I meant. So that goes with her weapon. So her, so she gets an auto follow-up from her weapon. Sorry, from her B, and then her weapon makes it so that she always has that auto follow-up. So she's always going to double.
So
And
she
then-
actually doesn't get a guaranteed follow-up. It's just she gets dive bomb. So if she can make a follow-up attack, she can do it before the
Oh,
foe
yeah,
can
that's
counterattack.
right.
But because she's
Sorry.
got half of no follow-up in her weapon, as long as she's outspeeding the foe, no matter what they have, like, she will, she'll double them.
And seems like she's pretty fast too. She's getting
Definitely.
attack speed from her weapon, and she's got push and menace, and they're both attack speed as well.
So
And
she's
she does
fast,
she does true damage based off of 20% of her attack.
Yeah.
That's just flat damage. That's the same as Alm, who
Yeah.
does damage based off of his attack.
It's definitely strong. But she's a red sword, and I don't see this unit as being meta-defining in any way. Which is nice. It's nice to get a little bit of a break, but now that's 2 legendaries in a row who they've released who are both, like, solid, but almost underwhelming? Is that just me?
Well, she does kind of ruin the entire meta that's going on right now. Like,
Well-
one half of it, because one half of the meta is damage reduction and the other half is save skills, and she just completely nullifies damage reduction. So
Yeah.
she's a complete counter to, like, so obviously there are still blue units that she has to look out for, but she's a complete counter to what's her name? Fjorm, Ascended Fjorm.
Yeah,
She
for
entirely
sure,
cancels
for
Ascended
sure.
Fjorm's whole thing.
But Fjorm was never meant to be taking near-range hits anyway. Like, I feel like this would be so much
That's
better
right,
on, like,
yeah.
a red tome. That would be insane.
Yeah.
But as a sword, she's going to struggle against a lot of the common... Oh, you know who she's really good against? She's really good against Brave Edelgard, specifically, who is a common near
Yeah.
saver, is green, and has the 80% damage reduction on the second hit, which will just be nullified by her. Okay, so she just completely nukes Brave Edelgard.
Mm-hmm.
Does she kill Fallen Edelgard? She does. Oh, she does.
She does, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Because Fallen Edelgard gets damage reduction on the first hit as well.
Yeah. And also she just gets to hit her twice. So she's definitely dead,
Mhm.
like, with this effect, like, with this true damage and disabling the damage reduction. No, okay, that's good. It's always nice to have more Fallen Edelgard counters.
Mm.
Yeah. But, like, definitely seems very balanced.
Definitely pretty good for specific things. Like, she's not going to be an all-around menace, and
No.
we do have the Fallen Heroes banner, I believe, is the next new Heroes banner coming up.
Oh,
Because
is it
Fallen
really?
Heroes is after Yeah, Fallen Heroes I checked last year.
Mhm.
Fallen Heroes is after Children's Day, and Children's Day is the seasonal that's coming out in April.
Okay. I just let's think back to who was the legendary a year ago. It was legendary Sigurd, who is also a cavalry red sword, who in my opinion is so much better than this unit. like
But that's because he
miles
has
better.
like a unique support gimmick outside of just being strong. Like, if he didn't have the +1 movement to everyone, or even just on himself, he still hits like a truck. He's still really strong, which is what Nanna's doing here.
Yeah.
It's just that Nanna doesn't really have anything unique to follow it up with. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she does have that. She
She's
does
a
have
very
cancel all
strong
damage reduction.
standalone unit to take out any near saver who is not Brave Hector or Ascended Done. For sure. But it just feels to me like the first 2 legendaries we got last year in Claude and Sigurd have both been so much stronger than both of the legendaries we've gotten so far this year. I mean, I'm not complaining. I do like to see, like, more balance instead of just power creep all the time, but I mean, and you know what? I'm happy for Nanna fans. I know a lot of people wanted her to get something.
Yeah, it's nice that they didn't just make her a healer as well.
Oh,
They
yeah,
actually
for
gave
sure.
her something substantial that she can then be used in combat. Because the only other two Nannas that we have are the regular one who's a healer, and then the one from the 12 Science seasonal that's also a healer.
Yeah. I guess it would have been cool to get our first, like, healer legendary, but you know what? Like, they did her justice here, I feel like. The art is nice, the unit is strong, but yeah, no, if you're not a fan of Nanna, probably don't necessarily need to pull for this unit. I personally would be pulling.
I would say that this is definitely a skip. Like, she's not meta-defining, unless you're like really struggling with people using damage reduction, and you just want someone to come in that's just gonna wipe the floor with that. She might make a good unit on like a Gale Force team, maybe, if you can. She doesn't have slaying, but if you're having trouble going up against like big bowls of damage reduction on Gale Force teams, and you just need someone to cut through, then she's pretty good for that.
Yeah, and I think she could be decent in summoner duels.
That actually, if they add more skills, she might benefit from some of those.
But no, I think I'm definitely gonna go red for my free pull, because like Sigurd and Lilina and her, obviously on the same color, is by far the strongest color here, but won't be pulling. How about you?
Yeah, so definitely red on the free pull, and then I would say blue is probably your next best bet if you don't get any reds, because From is still very solid. Ula less so,
good. She's very
but
good in
she's
summoner
pretty
duels.
good. Yeah, good in summoner duels. She's also, a mythic, so good arena bonus. And then, arena bonus, AR bonus, and then same with Seros. And then for colorless, Ash is there, but everyone got one for free. Miller is there. She is getting a remix soon, because she was one of the early ones.
I don't think she was announced yet, though.
She not announced, no, but she's pretty soon compared to the rest of the mythics on here. She's pretty soon. And then who's that? That's the Coyote boy.
Wolf, I think.
Wolf. He's okay. He's got pretty good fodder. He has
he's got
Life
good
and Death 4 and Panic Smoke. So if you get him for free, then that's good fodder. And then green is very much a dud. Thracia is outclassed by Celica, who does what she does better, and then Celica's outclassed because she's a very old unit.
And both of them have been rerun so many times, and I think a lot of the time they've been rerun together.
And then Renak is.
What does he have?
If you need disarm trap, he's got that, but I don't think people are scrambling for Renak's disarm trap.
No,
and he has a tier 4A. It might be like a push or a bond or Fury 4. I wouldn't know. I pulled him, but I don't remember what he's got.
Yeah, not super worth going green on this. But yeah, once again, very, very happy for Nanna fans. Congrats, you guys finally got an ult that is really powerful, especially compared to the other two, neither of whom has a PRF.
And it's another Thracia unit, which they desperately need.
Yeah. Just another red sword. I'm thinking back, like Marita. We just got a red sword Marita and a red sword Galzus, and now we're getting a red sword Thracia legendary. Well, it is what it is. I guess let us know in the comments what color you'll be free pulling, or if you'll be going for any of the units on this banner. Best of luck on your summons if you do decide to pull. And everybody, so yeah, Levi is no longer a YouTube content creator, but he does still have Twitter, so please go check out his Twitter. I'll link it below in the description. Thank you for joining me, Levi. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.